try to chill out and draw a little bit in the morning. Oops. Oops. I almost forgot. lines are too fat. It's okay. Yeah, should be fine. This is supposed to be the hostel. Where should the shadows be? Let me see. Yeah, should be pretty much about here. If the mic level is pretty low, it's okay, it's normal anyway. There's nobody here. And plus, it's raining heavily right above my head, so got a window in the ceiling, in the roof. So it's pretty much noisy. I will spare you the noise. This is the sheriff. So I'm still working on a manga. So that's published on the mangadraft.com in French. One chapter a month. Even if this month I'm a little late. And this manga is called Dungeons Without Dragons. Or very few dragons, or if there are any, they are very ugly. So this is supposed to be comedy. There are many jokes with nonsense and characters that do not get on very well, that do not understand each other. And the jokes work pretty well in French. I don't know if we can translate it into English. I guess it's possible, but I don't know if you are a French speaker, if you know the series Camelot, that talks about the Knights of the Round Table, but it's French comedy with a lot of puns and jokes. Very maybe difficult to translate into English or any other language because it's all about tongue registers and some people don't catch it. But I like this kind of humor. You gotta be into it. This is not stupid humor. You have to think a little bit to get the joke. Even if some parts of the manga are really stupid, but it's really on purpose. Whoa! What happened? Didn't plug in the microphone, but I guess this sound from my laptop is enough. Anyway, I don't have much to say. Oop. What's wrong with this? The hardest thing makes straight lines. Oh. No. This one's okay. This one's not. No. Yeah. Not bad. That should do it. I think it's kind of helmet with a cross here. Supposed to be from the Templars. We shouldn't really exist in dungeons without dragons because it's all fantasy. It's not based upon European culture. I mean, history. So, shouldn't exist, but it's okay. I think it's fine. This was from a previous design of another comic strip that I made. I mean, that's still on progress, but about Lancelot and all the Knights of the Round Table, which is very funny. Yeah, I like medieval. Edited cheating. Okay. Oops. Maybe too long. I really don't know how the muscle is supposed to look like. I didn't take any example. I just drew the horses like I think they might look like, which is wrong because I never study horses. But it's okay. they don't appear much, and it's just for a gag. So it should be alright. And anyway, if I'm not happy with it, I still might erase it all later and start all over again with a model. Of course, when you use a model, the result is much more efficient. It shows a very strong and powerful um, muscular system. Especially with horses, it's like anatomy. It's very, very interesting to see how everything fits together. And horses are beautiful and powerful. Well, this drawing doesn't make them justice, but it's okay. It's humor. Put. I think there should be some muscle here, some veins. If I do this, I don't know if it fits or if it's uglier. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because after all, why not? I'm still approximative, and since it's some kind of personal view, I can do whatever I like. Okay, let's make a sword over here. This should do it. Anyway, it's emphasized on the dragon and the sheriff, so people shouldn't pay too much attention about it. Oops. I forgot if it's attached directly here or if it's supposed to be attached here. But it's okay. There are different horses, different way to mounting their gears. So no. This horse is too skinny. It's okay. So here's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be also here. Why should it be here? Oof. You don't know about that. Maybe I should roll it back. And then I'm gonna wait for the rest. Do I need to add so many details? No, I don't think so, but sometimes, I don't know, it's kind of satisfying, you waste time on some areas and just draw. Edges. Then starts giving some depth to the drawing. I don't know if it's the case here. A little bit. I kind of feel off rusty a little bit because I haven't done any live for almost a year and a half, and also I was on a hiatus. I don't know what you call it. I make a stop drawing because of personal problems for about a month, so I feel rusty. I kind of discover again what it is to draw on an iPad with Procreate. Also, I've been using it for 5 or 7 years, I forgot. But you tend to lose good habits pretty fast. For example, I always do all of the little details on a separate layer. But here, for example, this area, there are too many lines. It shouldn't be on this layer. It should be on this one. Because later, when I want to use the tool to select, it will be harder. There will always be little holes inside if I want to color, to paint it, or to add texture. So it would take much more time to select all of these areas. So that's why right now, if I add some details, I would do it on a separate layer, not on the ink layer, because it's really a pain if you want to select with a tool and then paint it over. Oopsie. Let's give him a darker look. This dragon, we've seen it in the first chapters, is kind of a baby dragon. He's a little stupid. It looks like a cow or something. But here in this chapter, I don't know, it's chapter 11 or 12, he's much more aggressive and fast. $10 o'clock, I still have 1 hour. I don't know if I'm gonna stay that long, but it's okay. Still can stay a little longer. I really don't know if this live is any interesting or not. If people can like it and watch it, I don't know. But I know sometimes when I'm drawing, I like to add some videos or lives. Sometimes it's just streaming. It's not live. I mean, about artists who draw or paint, and it's agreeable when they talk a little bit, but not too much, and you can hear the pens or pencil scratching the paper or the brushes, you know, putting the painting on the canvas. I wouldn't say I like ASMR, but at least for drawing, it's kind of satisfying. Especially, I like the sound of inking when you use a pen and you ink on the paper. It makes this. It's satisfying. I don't know if you can hear my pen on the iPad. It doesn't do quite the same noise, but it's like a ball pen, you know. Still satisfying in a way. Yesterday night I watched again The Hobbit from Peter Jackson. I didn't like it a few years ago. I think it was boring and slow and deja vu. But I have to admit, I really enjoyed it yesterday. I don't know if it's because I miss the old times or just because I'm in need of fantasy movies like Dungeons and Dragons or Lord of the Rings or. So I guess I'll be happy when The Hunt of Gollum were released in movie theaters. That's a good thing. This is the most annoying part. If you want to give details to these dragons, you need to create this skin from scratches. And each time I waste a lot of time, precious long minutes, and I even don't know if I should do it. Does it make it look good, or should it stay simple like that and just maybe add some shadows later, like this? I mean, I will use it. I will add some shadows later of course, but I wonder, should I create some skin, or if the shadows are enough? You know what I mean? This is supposed to be a full page screen, so yeah, maybe I should do some details because the frame of the box is not too small. It's about 15 centimeters by 21, so I guess we have to be careful and add some more details. Even if most of people will not spend more than 5 seconds on the drawing, they will just read the bubble, see if it's talking, but here there is no bubble, so they will say, okay, the dragon is running, that's all. And then, choop, turn the page. This is frustrating. I don't know what kind of reader you are, but I like to spend a lot of time on the details, to watch what the artist was able to prove, able to draw, and try to imagine how long he spent on that frame, on that box, on that drawing. Was it worth it? This is the kind of question I'm asking myself, because sometimes I do very simple drawings, and people enjoy it a lot, and they say, "Well, this is so good." And sometimes I spend hours drawing, and people don't say anything. They just say, "Okay, that's fun." So since I'm not an illustrator, I'm a storyteller, or at least in that case, a joke teller. Maybe I should focus more on what's relevant. Means not the drawing itself or the details, but just the characters, the faces, and the jokes. It should be enough. Especially because it's for free. I do it for free for the moment. I've been selected among some other artists to be part of a Manga Draft Originals creations, but as for now there is no contract, nothing that really helps me, you know, that's pushing me forward. Nothing about that. But it's okay. I like to tell stories, and if there are hundreds of people reading my books, my stories online, I'm happy with it. I just wonder how long I can do it, because it's very time consuming. And as you know, we need to buy foods, so we need to make money. So, how long can I do it for free? I've already published two mangas in France by myself. I mean, I published it myself, so it's not in every library or Amazon or big stores. You know, I'm the one bringing the books into the stores or attending conventions. I'm the one selling them, and it's so much work. This is this is not my job. This should be for publisher who have time, who have energy for that, because it's also very time consuming and you spend too much time away from your family. And I like to stay home, drawing my things, hanging with kids, of course walking. But I've done this for a couple of months, maybe 2 years, something like that. You know, living at the weekend, going to many conventions, trying to sell books, and well, sometimes it works pretty well, and sometimes it's very frustrating. So I've decided to stop, step down a little bit, and focus on drawing more and maybe doing more things on internet, on the social media. I'm not very active, but I will try to be a little more active in the future because I know some people are following me. They're waiting for the end of my stories that I started. Of course, there is Dungeon Without Dragons, but also Fox in Time, which is a shonen, and also Kikuchiru's Routine. People bought the books and keep asking me when the second book will be released, when will it be published, and I still have no answer to that because I need to finish this free manga called Dungeons Without Dragons first. I made a promise to Manga Draft developers and I told them yes, for 1 year I do my best to release one chapter a month. I do it for free, and I hope it pays out for you and for me. If I can get some new readers, if they can get more views on the platform, it's winner winner. Oopsie. Let's make him darker. Nope. So I kind of will finish the dragon's shadows first. Then I will see what I can do. Sometimes I like to change. I should finish my inking first, but sometimes it's boring to stay in the inking again and again. So again, this is not good. This is not being efficient, but this is about not being bored. This is about not losing patience and give up. So sometimes I like to focus on other parts to refresh my ideas. So right now I just focus on the chicken wings. This should be much lighter. I don't think you can see anything because the gray color I'm using is so light. Okay, for the beginning, it should be alright. Let's add some shadows to give the oh no. Let me keep this to get the ideas where everything should be located. Let's check. Someone's coming. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I should stop adding some details because it's not a painting. It's not something that will be hang on a wall. Someone's coming. Sorry about that. So scary. What's going on? Whoa, so nice. Whoa, I'm in the nature. Incredible. Yeah, it's better you don't see the mess behind me. I just move, and I do not have enough room to put all my things, so I don't have much courage to unpack these things and try to fit them in other places. So, I hate this rain. I'll be back. No, you cannot see the shades of gray. This area, you don't see much. In fact, there is gray here, here, everywhere, and some little veins. And you cannot realize it. Maybe I should check for the ICC profile so that it matches with the program. Can I make it darker? I wonder. I don't think so. Sortie. So we'll stay like this. I'm sorry. Next time will be better. I'm so stupid. It's attached to nothing. Oh man. Oh god. I'm so forgetful. Let me add some more details because I don't feel well. Especially this zone. This should have some details too. This of everything. It's gonna take hours. Oh no. What have I done? In the light it should be alright, but in the shadows I either make it darker or I'll make the small details to give depth once more. So today, so live will be in English. I mean, you know it already. And tomorrow it might be in French. I try to change every other day. What's going on? What happened? Man. What time is it? Oh, I'm gonna need to interrupt the live very soon. It's gonna be time for me to leave. Anyway, right now. The app is stuck, it's frozen, doesn't work. Okay, it's back. Didn't save all the details. Still need to add some. And then I will stop here for today because I have other obligations besides drawing. What's going on? The iPad has died. Whoa. What an anime. This zone is so empty. He needs more details, more details. Otherwise, I'm not satisfied. If I'm not satisfied, then I cannot sleep. If I cannot sleep, then I cannot draw again. I lose motivation. And if I lose motivation, you know what's happening when you lose motivation. So, you need to be happy with what you do as much as you can. So, next time you come back and draw, you are not completely broken, not completely ashamed, not completely I don't know if it's of any use, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Here I need more explosion. Now we add some particles later. Later. Okay, that'll be all for today. See you another day. Take care of yourself. Draw well. Bye bye.